guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a special request from one of my lucky, lovely subscribers. I'm not even gonna call you subscribers, I'm gonna call you friends, you know, my sisters, you know, my world, all over the world sisters. You know, I'm not even gonna call you sisters, I want to call you what I'm gonna call you guys, because my channel is called Brwn Beauties, so I'm just gonna call you my Brwn Beauties, you know. So this is a video requested by one of my Brwn Beauties, Anastasia Lucas. She wanted me to talk about, you know, the beauty community and the racist tweets and the racist comments that some of the YouTubers, our popular YouTubers, have come across, and you know, and they've been outed for. So this is going to be a short, sweet, and simple video. Okay, you know, I'm just making this video because you requested it, girl, and you know, I said that I would got you. You know, I told you, you know, I was gonna look out for you. I was gonna do that video for you. So this is gonna be very short and sweet. So it does not surprise me at all that these popular YouTubers are coming out, or are getting, I'm not even gonna say coming out, are getting blasted, are getting found, or you know, getting put out there that they was making racist remarks about African American people, or people who are not I would say white, you know, that type of shade. It does not surprise me at all, because we live in a world now, because we in that era, just put it out there, I would call it the Trump era, that you know that it's okay to be racist and you will not get any type of reprimand for it. We see it with our president. We see it with people, you know, with different people calling the cops because they're barbecuing, or they're just standing somewhere, or they're just sitting in the coffee shop, or they're sitting in the Starbucks, or they was doing this, or they were doing that, or they felt threatened. Like I seen it on, you know, recently, where this one guy, white man, he didn't want this black guy to get on the elevator with him, so he pulled his gun on him. Just because he was a black man. You know, it does not surprise me because of our president. Basically, if our head is not doing right and he's not being held accountable for the racist comments and the sexist comments that he is making, we cannot expect people in general to feel guilty about it, because they feel like they can do it anyways because the president is doing it, or they have their city officials, or the city council people doing the same thing. So it does not surprise me, because in this world it is hard to be, let's be honest, an African American, a black woman, or a black man, or anybody, or any other race, or Islam, or you know, it's hard to be a Mexican, a black person, or any other race except for white, because we know that in this world there is white privilege. Now, not all white people are bad, so let me just put that out there. Not all white people are bad, because I have met some of the most genuine, loving white people I have ever met. I would call them Caucasian, but I'm just going to say white because that's their color, white. Like, when people say, you're a black girl, I'm like, I know I'm a black girl. They call it African American, but I know I'm black, so it does not offend me when they say, hey, you're a black girl, or hey, white girl. It does not offend me. If I don't know their name and they just say Miss, it don't offend me at all. I just, okay. But like I'm saying, I have met some of the nicest people of a different hue, a different shade than me. So not all white people are racist. Not all black people are racist. Not all black people come from the hood. Not all white people come from the rich and upper class. So it does not surprise me in this world of YouTubers, because I'm not a famous YouTuber yet. I will be one day, God willing. You know, God willing, I will. Y'all will know me. Y'all will know my name. Y'all will know my name. Okay, one day. But it does not surprise me that popular YouTubers are getting called out on their BS. They're not getting called, and they're getting called out for being racist way back in the day. I'm saying, if you're going to say some racist stuff back in the day, you still probably think the same way. Because to me, if you're going to be racist, keep that inside. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody else. Don't say it out loud, or don't make tweets and then get offended and fake cry when you get called out on your mess. There are a lot of things that I think that shouldn't, or there are a lot of things that I think that should be said or shouldn't be done, but I keep them to myself. I don't make those comments out loud, and I don't tweet about it. I don't post about it, because one day you probably won't be in that same mind frame, and they're gonna pull, especially if you're famous, they're gonna say, well, hey, back in 2000 and such, you said this. Do you still feel the same way? So I feel like once you're in a public eye, there are certain things that you shouldn't say. And that's how I feel when it comes to the beauty community or people in general of YouTube. If you're going to talk about black people, I'm going to call them blacks and this and that, and they look like roaches and things like that, those type of things you should just keep to yourself, because you already ignorant. So why even spew all that hate and negativity on everybody else? It's already in the beauty community that it's hard for African American women or African Americans, period, to elevate and grow and build without all the nonsense. And it seems like to me there's only a certain type of YouTubers, especially African Americans, there's only a certain type of hue, there's only a certain type of shade that you have to be to have a big channel, to get all the accolades, to get all the awards, to really get recognized. Like if you are a different hue or a darker hue or a darker shade, you don't get that type of recognition. It's hard to find foundations. It's hard to find lipsticks or any type of thing beauty related that will match a certain type of skin tone. It's hard. Just to be honest, it's hard. So I feel like for certain people, you have to act a certain way. You have to do a certain thing to be a part of that club or to be a part of that clique. Really, that's just not my cup of tea, because I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be me at all times. I'm just not. I feel like when it comes to them saying certain stuff, I think they should have kept those comments to themselves, because now people can see who you really are. You can fake it for so long, but the real you gonna come out eventually. That's all I can say about it. You can fake it for so long, but the real person, the real you, is gonna come out. And when it comes out, you can't hide it. You can't take it back. You can't undo those. You can't take back what you said. You can't undo what you did. So that's how I feel about it. I just feel like people should be more mindful about what they say and what they do. And people should actually, especially as viewers, we should recognize when somebody is not being genuine. Because people in this world nowadays want to jump on somebody's bandwagon so quick before getting to know a person. And before getting to know if they're being really genuine, or if they're just being fake, or they're just putting on a show. And that's how I feel about certain YouTubers. Like, I see a lot of YouTubers who sit up here buying a whole bunch of houses, and I'm looking like, one day it's going to be me buying me a house like that. But we don't know if they buying that house. They mama, son, sister, cousin, brother, friend could be buying them that house, and they're telling you they buying a house. And you sitting up here judging your life because you don't have the life they have, and they don't even got that life that they pretending to have. You know what I'm saying? So, we just got to be mindful. When it comes to comments like that and racist comments, I have never come across being profiled or being racially profiled. That's the word. I have not come across it. Now, I have came across certain things, certain comments, or heard certain comments that wasn't geared towards me. Especially when Obama was running for presidency, I heard a lot of comments and stuff like that. And, I had to check them on it. Because I feel like that's my duty to get in that booty. And I think that was from Shaft. But, you know what I'm talking about. But, I had to check them on and be like, hey, calm it down. Especially in the workplace. The workplace is no place to talk about race, to talk about religion, to talk about sexuality. Because you're there to work. Now, if you feel comfortable talking to somebody about your race or your religion or your views of, about different opinions or different subjects, then that's okay, cool. But just to come out and be just out in the open, be a racist, you got to calm down with that. People just got to calm down with stuff, because, nowadays we're not back in the 1920s or 1930s. Black folks will check your ass. They will check you quickly. So, And they're not going to let you forget it. I don't care how many times you apologize, how many times you use those fake crocodile tears to try to get you out of something that you done said or something that you did. People are going to remember what you done said and what you done stood for. So you can't go around here saying racist comments and then expect people to forget that you just said something about a black person or a black man, or about a Muslim person, or about a Mexican person. You can't take those words back. So if you do, I would say do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. If you don't want people to talk about your mama, sister, cousin, friend, or about your race, don't do it to other people. I always say you don't know how somebody lives unless you walk into unless you're walking in their shoes. So you cannot tell people how they should act or how they should feel or what they should do if you're not walking in their shoes. So I feel like as a YouTuber, people should tone down discussing or making racist remarks, because, it's just... And then the main ones that's making the racist remarks, that's the main ones that, want to get the same racist remarks they're making and they're getting away with. Those people are buying their products. So they're talking about black people. Black people are the ones buying their products. They're talking about Mexicans. Mexicans are the ones buying their products. So they're hurting themselves. They're losing their own coins. So I really don't have nothing much to say. I'm just saying, that's all I have to say, is that you should beware of who you watch, who you contact. I'm not even contact. You should just be aware of who you watch, because not everybody on YouTube is genuine. Everybody is on YouTube now to get a check. It was not a hobby for people anymore, because people now know that they can sit at home, make videos, work, have their own business, and they can go up in the world with doing YouTube. So now people will fake it until they make it. They always say fake it till you make it, or they trying to keep up with the Joneses. So you got to be very careful who you watch, because not everybody's going to be genuine. Not everybody's going to be honest. Not everybody's going to have your best interest at heart. They could say all these racist comments, but then the next month they putting out some makeup or coming out with a palette for dark skin tones. And people of dark skin complexion is buying it because they like it. So you got to be careful who you watch and who you support, because not everybody you watch and love and support loves and watches and supports you or your community. So that's all I have to say about that, Anastasia. Thank you for the recommendation. You guys, if you have any other stories or viewpoints or videos that you want me to record for you, please leave them down in the comment section, because half of the time I don't even know what you guys looking for, what type of videos you want me to record, what type of videos you want me to talk about. I love talking. As you can see, I love to talk. I could talk for days. So put down in the comment section what videos you would like for me to watch. What videos you would like for me to record, what you guys like for me to talk about, because I love to talk about realistic stuff and real life issues and real life topics just like this one. So please leave them. Lord, I cannot even talk in this video. I just can't. So leave them down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Brwn Beauties.